Welcome.
And here comes the Eastern Assassin. He is the greatest. And now it's time for...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd.
Here we go for round one. Good counter punching. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Good counter punch. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter left hand there. Beautiful counter shot. He missed with that jab. Catch and shoot. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. He misses with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter. Counter right. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. These punches coming from every angle. That's another scoring shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
There's the bell to start round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice counter punch. He just misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Right hand does not connect. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Left counter scores. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. He fails to score with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Oh, what a punch! Great counter right hand there. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Nice counter shot. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter-punching for both these fighters. That left counter was perfectly timed. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good counter right hand again. And he misses with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good left counter that lands. Oh, Larry Holmes on the back foot. He's been in wars before. He knows what to do. But can he do it? Has he weathered the storm? A lot of swinging and missing. Left counter punch will score. With just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot with the right hand. I promise you, all three.
Come on, look at.
Here we go in the 6th round. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated...
Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They exchange punches. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge momentum swing. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know you want to shake your leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change?
Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. He's got a wounded animal right in front of him. Can he put him away? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot. And he misses with the left uppercut. Lands with the right counter. There's a counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. counter left. Well, there was no doubt about it. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That punch lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Solid punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round. And we enter the ninth. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. I'm surprised at how inaccurate these fighters have been. Good counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
There's a counter. Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Something here, or the ref might stop it. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Good counter punching. That'll be a 10-8 round. And here comes the 10th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Punch, counter punch.
One, two, three, four, five.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. There's a counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter punching. Let's see how the game plan changes. There's the bell to start round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Who would have thought Ali would get...
One, two, three, four, five.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Punch, counter punch. Ooh, that punch hurt him.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That left hook missed. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchange here from both men. Neither man really defending. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that... On to the 12th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Good counter punching. What a punch. He just misses with that big right hand. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with that jab. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.